These, the 6 finalists for the women's lightweight single sculls, with Holland's Marit van Eupen very much the woman to beat, having won this title 2 years ago in Japan and again last year in Great Britain. So she's going for the hat-trick.
And Marit van Eupen is going to be very conscious of the semi-final in this event when she got beaten by the American Jennifer Goldstrom, but out in front with a great start is Melanie Koch there, and 3 scullers in this event going head-to-head. Eupen out there, desperate for revenge.
Just a little bit off the pace. Over on the far side is Britain's Andrea Dennis in lane number 1, former cross-country runner. Then Van Eupen, 2 from the top. Then into the lead goes Jennifer Goldstrom, actually born in Britain but representing the United States. Melanie Koch, and then 2 from the bottom there, Myrna Rai for Croatia, who got a silver medal in this World Championship category back in 2003. And just out of picture in lane 6, Ilona Hiltunen, who was 14th a year ago.
And you can see Van Eupen there. I mean, if she's going to turn around that semi-final verdict, she can't let Goldstrom get the sort of distance on her that happened in that race. So she's really got to dig in at this 250-metre point. And I think this is going to be crucial for Van Eupen. Can she hang on to that stern of Jen Goldstrom? Because if she can, she's probably got the sprint finish to challenge. But crucial part of the race now for Van Eupen.
Well, this perhaps arguably one of the fairest races of all, in the sense that it's a lightweight category, which means that none of these women can exceed 59 kilos in weight. So it really is pound for pound an absolutely equal affair. And Jennifer Goldstrom, based in Henley in the United Kingdom, as we said, now racing for the United States.
Yeah, it's a very strange thing, and really she was at the British trials this year. She lost just by Andrea Dennis, but Jennifer Goldstrom coming back from shoulder injury, she was a bit aggrieved not to get the shout, but Andrea Dennis has got the British best here, so Goldstrom, off she went to America, and at the moment it's the Americans that are profiting.
Holland in second place, then Canada. Here's Melanie Koch, and a gold medalist in the World Championships in 2005 as a member of the lightweight quadruple scull, and just vying at the moment for the bronze medal position. Andrea Dennis on the far side. Melanie Koch from St. Catharines, which hosted the World Championships back in 1999, the eve of the Sydney Olympics. And Olympics is very much on the mind of these women. This is not an Olympic boat class, but the lightweight women's double sculls most certainly is, and they want to squeeze into that to find a partner or oust one of their teammates who is already in that particular boat class. And now you can just see Marit van Eupen easing up onto the shoulder there of Jennifer Goldstrom, and these two are now really pulling away from the field, Martin.
Yeah, I think this is a definite strategy by Eupen, taking a lesson from the semi-final, and she knows now she's got to hang on to Goldstrom and put her under pressure. Goldstrom looking like she's going for it a little more. Perhaps she's just settled into a rhythm, but about 10 strokes before that, she was really trying to get the distance. But now Eupen's there, she's realised that she's got to find a rhythm, otherwise she's not going to last the whole 2,000 metres of this race.
What for me is really interesting about Van Eupen, because she was a bronze medalist at the last Olympics in Athens, is why she isn't racing in a lightweight double scull, A, to secure the boat place for the Olympic Games, and B, to secure that place for herself. She was partnered by Kirsten van der Kolk. If you remember back in 2004, Kirsten is racing here in the lightweight quadruple scull.
Yeah, and I think with the Dutch women in the lightweight double scull, Van Eupen will have a chance to be in the team next year, but she's playing it cool because she's not gone for it already. But in the lead at 1,000 metres, if she can win this race and prove she's the women's lightweight single champion again, then she's going to be really in with a great shout for the Dutch women's lightweight double for the team in Beijing next year. But this is a great head-to-head battle between these two scullers, and I don't think we've seen the last of Jen Goldstrom either.
Fantastic rhythm and drive there from Marit van Eupen, and she's really put the pressure on Jennifer Goldstrom. But these two have really moved away from Melanie Koch there of Canada in third place, Andrea Dennis on the far side, Hiltunen of Finland. She's done really well to get into this final, but that's interesting. 33 strokes apiece for each of the leaders, but more effective strokes from Marit van Eupen.
Absolutely, and I think Jen Goldstrom was rating higher than Eupen earlier on in the race, but you can see there's a fantastic finish push from Van Eupen there. As we look at Melanie Koch, well, she's not going to win gold or silver in this race. probably hoping to hang in there ahead of Andrea Dennis for the bronze medal slot. She's well in contention for that, but Eupen, you see that finish push just as she moves that boat away beautifully. And at the moment, that is telling over Goldsack. And I must say, at the beginning of this race, I'd have taken Goldsack to beat Van Eupen, but she's shown why she's won those 2 World Championships, David.
Yeah, and if Marit Van Eupen can emulate Mahe Drysdale, who earlier today wrapped up his 3rd consecutive men's sculls title, then it'll be a tremendous achievement for Marit Van Eupen as well. And that angle suggests that the gap is closing. It's the camera which is making it look as if it's a lot tighter than it actually is. And Melanie Koch, I'm afraid, not making any impression on the front two. It was Fiona Milne who last won the title here for Canada in 2003, but it's not going to be a Canadian day. It's going to be a Dutch day in the women's lightweight single sculls. 400 meters to go. There's still a little bit of an overlap here, but you can see this. The Canadian goes through in bronze medal position here. She's really under no pressure whatsoever. Andrea Dennis on the far side there, having an interesting little duel there with the Croatian Mirna Rai, who for me is a little bit disappointing in this race. She's left herself with far too much to do, didn't get away quickly enough, and has never really been in the race.
Yeah, I think and if you're looking at these 2 scullers from the back, the distance between Jen Goldsack, who was just behind Andrea Dennis in the British trials in April, you'd have to say that the British selectors have made the wrong choice, and perhaps they're ruining their selection. And look at that gap right back from Jen Goldsack to Andrea Dennis there, but Goldsack's going to find it tough to get back on Eupen.
Yeah, very interesting to see the boat speed there, to see how much more effective Marit Van Eupen is in her sculling. Just getting that little bit of extra distance out of every single blade stroke.
Yeah, great shot of the leg drive there of the Canadian, and it's the legs that are pushing Van Eupen on. You see she's got a real push through that second half of the stroke. Maintain that, and Goldsack, if she's going to do anything, has got to put in a massive sprint now, but I think that's a long way to make up in the final 150 metres.
Well, she's going to win it, and win it decisively here, Martin, but the big question is she going to find a partner? And if she does find a partner, it's going to be all down to that final regatta in Lucerne. If she wants to go to the Olympics, that's Marit Van Eupen, and try and get another Olympic medal, or indeed improve on the bronze that she got in Athens.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to leave it to that last qualification regatta next year. It's so tense to race there, but she's got on her mind winning this event, and she's doing it handsomely, as Goldsack's fighting to get back, but I think Eupen knows it's in the bag.
Yeah, Eupen's just eased off, and that's why Goldsack looks as if she's that little bit closer. Melanie Koch for Canada coming through to take the bronze medal here. And then Croatia Mirna Rai ahead of Andrea Dennis. And finally, Ilona Hiltunen across the line. So 3 in a row for the Dutch woman, Marit Van Eupen. Her first gold medal for Holland, and Marit becoming the 4th champion of the day to successfully defend the title. But what now for the 2004 Athens Olympic lightweight double sculls bronze medalist?